TV soap news and spoilers say that the drama of Beyond the Gates continues to unravel with breathtaking intensity, and this week's episode delves into a whirlwind of passion, betrayal, and hidden truths that threaten to reshape the lives of its characters. At the heart of this electrifying narrative is Vernon, a man whose charm and charisma have left a trail of broken hearts and buried secrets. The recent reunion of Anita with Tracy, a member of the iconic three-girl group The Articulates, has sparked whispers of a scandal that could change everything. Could Vernon, now happily partnered with Anita, be unaware of a child he fathered with Sharon, his former lover? As the tension between Anita and Sharon simmers, the specter of a hidden child looms large, promising to ignite a firestorm of drama. Join us as we explore the intricate layers of this story, diving deep into the emotions, rivalries, and consequences that make Beyond the Gates a must-watch saga. The episode opens in the glittering ambience of a high-profile music industry gala, where the air is thick with nostalgia and unresolved grudges. Anita, radiant in a sapphire gown that hugs her curves, steps into the spotlight as she reunites with Tracy, her former bandmate from The Articulates. The trio, Anita, Tracy, and Sharon, once captivated audiences with their soulful harmonies and electrifying performances, but their breakup was as dramatic as their rise to fame. As Anita and Tracy embrace, their laughter is tinged with the weight of years apart, and the camera lingers on their faces, hinting at secrets yet to be uncovered. Tracy's casual mention of Vernon's choice, Anita over Sharon, drops like a stone into still water, sending ripples of tension through the scene. The audience is transported back to the heyday of The Articulates, when the three women were inseparable, their voices blending in perfect harmony. But beneath the glamour, a storm was brewing. Vernon, a rising music producer with a magnetic presence, had become the center of a love triangle that would ultimately tear the group apart. Anita's radiant smile falters as Tracy's words hang in the air, and the camera pans to Sharon, standing across the room, her eyes burning with a mixture of pain and resentment. The stage is set for a confrontation that will unearth buried truths and reignite old rivalries. Flashbacks weave through the episode, painting a vivid picture of the fiery romance that once burned between Vernon and Sharon. In the sultry atmosphere of a late-night recording studio, their chemistry is palpable. Sharon, with her bold confidence and soulful voice, captivates Vernon as they work on a new track. Their late-night sessions turn into stolen moments of passion, their laughter echoing through the studio as they share dreams of fame and love. But these moments are fleeting, shattered by a single, devastating misunderstanding. In a heart-wrenching scene, Vernon, caught in the haze of a passionate night, whispers Anita's name while holding Sharon. The camera captures the exact moment Sharon's heart breaks, her eyes widen, her breath catches, and the warmth drains from her face. The betrayal is not just romantic but deeply personal, as Sharon realizes that Vernon's heart belongs to her bandmate. The writers of Beyond the Gates masterfully portray Sharon's pain, blending raw vulnerability with a simmering anger that foreshadows her future actions. This mistake, born of Vernon's divided affections, becomes the catalyst for the collapse of The Articulates, as Sharon's trust in both Vernon and Anita crumbles. The episode delves deeper into the aftermath, showing how Sharon's heartbreak fueled her decision to walk away from the group. In a dramatic confrontation at a rehearsal, Sharon unleashes her fury, accusing Anita of stealing Vernon and sabotaging their sisterhood. Anita, blindsided by Sharon's accusations, pleads her innocence, but the damage is done. Tracy, caught in the middle, tries to mediate, but the rift is too deep. The Articulates disband, their once unbreakable bond shattered by jealousy and betrayal. The scene is a masterclass in emotional storytelling, with each woman's pain and perspective laid bare, leaving the audience to question where loyalty truly lies. The heart of this episode lies in a bombshell revelation. Sharon, devastated by Vernon's betrayal, discovered she was pregnant shortly after their breakup. In a quiet, intimate moment set in a dimly lit apartment, Sharon sits alone, staring at a positive pregnancy test. Her hands tremble as tears stream down her face, a mix of fear, anger, and heartbreak. The weight of her decision, to keep the child a secret from Vernon and the world, hangs heavy in the air. Sharon's choice is driven by a complex mix of emotions. Pride, pain, and a fierce determination to protect herself from further hurt. She vows to raise the child alone, shielding them from the chaos of Vernon's world and the shadow of his relationship with Anita. Years later, as Anita and Vernon build a life together, Sharon's secret remains buried, known only to her. But the reunion with Tracy threatens to unravel everything. Tracy, ever the peacemaker, senses that Sharon is holding back something monumental. In a tense coffee shop scene, Tracy gently prods Sharon, asking why she's been so distant. Sharon's guarded response, "Some things are better left unsaid," hints at the burden she carries. The camera lingers on her face, capturing the flicker of guilt and resolve, leaving viewers to wonder when and how this secret will come to light. The possibility of Vernon having another child adds a layer of intrigue that elevates Beyond the Gates to new heights. The audience is left to speculate. Who is this child, now grown, and what role will they play in the unfolding drama? Could they be a new character, poised to enter the story and disrupt the fragile balance of Vernon and Anita's life? Or has Sharon raised the child in secret, far from the glitz and glamour of Beyond the Gates? The writers tease these questions, building anticipation for a revelation that promises to be both explosive and deeply emotional. The tension between Anita and Sharon is the emotional core of this episode, a rivalry rooted in love, betrayal, and unspoken pain. Anita, now happily partnered with Vernon, has moved on from the wreckage of the Articulates, but Sharon's resentment festers like an open wound. At the gala, their interactions are laced with venom, each word a carefully aimed dart. Sharon's icy smile and pointed remarks, "You always knew how to take what wasn't yours," cut deep, while Anita struggles to maintain her composure, aware that the eyes of the music industry are upon them. The episode explores the complexity of their rivalry, revealing that it's not just about Vernon but about the loss of their shared dreams. The Articulates were more than a band, they were a sisterhood, a family forged in the crucible of ambition and talent. Sharon feels that Anita's relationship with Vernon stole not only her love but her future, leaving her to rebuild alone. Anita, meanwhile, grapples with guilt, aware that her happiness came at a cost. The writers deftly balance these perspectives, ensuring that neither woman is reduced to a simple villain or victim. Their rivalry is a tragic dance of pride and pain, with each step drawing them closer to a reckoning. Vernon's unknowing role in the drama. Vernon, charismatic and confident, remains blissfully unaware of the storm brewing around him. His scenes with Anita are tender, filled with the easy intimacy of a couple who have weathered their share of challenges. Yet, there's a subtle tension in Vernon's interactions, a sense that he's blind to the full impact of his past choices. The episode hints at his complexity, a man who loves deeply but whose impulsiveness has left scars. In a quiet moment, Vernon reflects on the Articulates' breakup, admitting to Anita that he never fully understood why Sharon walked away. His confusion sets the stage for the inevitable revelation, one that could shatter his world. The possibility of a hidden child raises the stakes for Vernon, forcing him to confront the consequences of his actions. Will he embrace the truth, seeking to connect with a child he never knew? Or will the revelation drive a wedge between him and Anita, reigniting old insecurities? The writers tease these questions, keeping viewers on edge as they await Vernon's reaction to a truth he's been shielded from for years. The legacy of the Articulates' breakup is more than a backdrop, it's a symbol of lost potential and fractured bonds. The episode weaves in nostalgic flashbacks of their performances, the stage lights casting a golden glow over their faces as they sing in perfect harmony. These moments contrast sharply with the present, where bitterness and secrets have replaced unity. Tracy, the only member still striving to mend the rift, emerges as a pivotal figure, her loyalty to both Anita and Sharon placing her in an impossible position. Her efforts to reunite the group, perhaps for a one-night charity performance, add a layer of hope to the narrative, but also underscore the challenges of healing old wounds. The path forward. A cliffhanger to end all cliffhangers. As the episode draws to a close, the tension reaches a fever pitch. In a dramatic final scene, Sharon receives a mysterious phone call, her face paling as the voice on the other end speaks. The camera cuts away before the conversation is revealed, but Sharon's whispered, "It's time," suggests that her secret is about to come to light. Is the caller her child, now an adult seeking answers? Or is it someone from her past, ready to expose her truth? The cliffhanger is perfectly crafted, leaving viewers desperate for the next episode. The episode's pacing is relentless, each scene building on the last to create a tapestry of drama and emotion. The performances are stellar, with Sharon's raw pain, Anita's quiet strength, and Vernon's oblivious charm anchoring the story. The writing is sharp, blending nostalgia with suspense, and the direction, particularly the use of flashbacks and close-ups, amplifies the emotional weight of every moment. Why this story resonates. This episode of Beyond the Gates is a masterclass in storytelling, weaving together themes of love, betrayal, and the enduring impact of choices. Sharon's secret child is not just a plot twist but a lens through which to explore the complexities of forgiveness and redemption. Anita and Sharon's rivalry speaks to the universal pain of lost friendships, while Vernon's role as the unwitting catalyst underscores the unintended consequences of passion. The legacy of the articulates adds a layer of nostalgia, reminding viewers of the dreams we chase and the costs we pay. For fans of Beyond the Gates, this episode is a must-watch, offering a potent mix of drama, mystery, and heart. Will Sharon's secret child emerge to claim their place in Vernon's life? Can Anita and Sharon ever reconcile, or will their rivalry destroy them both? And how will Vernon navigate the fallout of a truth he never saw coming? The answers lie beyond the gates, where every secret has a price and every choice a consequence. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. TV soap news and spoilers for more updates on Beyond the Gates.